equality of outcome.
Equality of outcome.
Equality of outcome?
Everyone should be equal in outcome.
But if you want equality of outcome, you can suck my dick.
G'day, cunts. So, equality of outcome. It's a funny old term, largely because it's not one I've heard come from anywhere but the mouths of right-wingers telling lefties what they believe. It is also, though, a phrase that's been increasingly putting my knickers in a twist. Usually, it goes like this. Some bleeding heart leftist speaking from emotion with no understanding of the world will observe an inequality experienced by some group or demographic and point out that this is maybe shitty. To combat this, in the harsh, rigorous superdome of online discourse, a right-winger, ergo a being of pure reason and rationality that's just too fucking real for the normies to handle, will respond with, "You liberals are always focused on equality of outcome, which is unrealistic. We want to provide equality of opportunity." The lefty, now resoundingly and instantly defeated by the sheer power of the beam of unadulterated logic that reveals it as the weak, soy-fed offence to truth, honour, and indeed God himself, will shrivel before the eyes of its distraught comrades before collapsing in upon itself with such force that it creates a singularity from which a new universe is spawned. This new universe, being the antithesis of that from whence it came, will thenceforth be forever inhabited by fax bros, who make yearly pilgrimages to the centre of their new existence, the point from which their domain was spawned, and the site of their single, greatest victory. Sorry. Look, the point is the dichotomy between equality of outcome, as it's now being termed, and equality of opportunity is bullshit. Not just because it rests on the trope of all leftists being utopians who want to see equality between everyone no matter what, but most importantly because in terms of groups, if there is an equality of outcome, it necessarily follows that there wasn't equality of opportunity in the first place. Like when we look at, say, higher rates of alcohol abuse for Indigenous Australians, or the disproportionate number of African Americans incarcerated, or lower employment rates for those born into poverty, the explanation for those trends is in the opportunities, or lack thereof, experienced by these groups. Unless, of course, the argument is that there's something fundamentally wrong with people with darker skin compared to yourself. You know, something about them that compels all these individuals to continually and inexorably make the same bad choices that some folks seem so desperate to blame the myriad of examples that could be noted upon. I feel like there's a word for that. So, it is absolutely and completely reasonable to expect to see and to demand what could be termed equality of outcome. Perhaps not amongst individuals. Different people will likely always see different outcomes. Some folk will do better in different circumstances than others due to different attributes being valued. Luck will probably play a role, and the Conservatives can chuck in a bit of personal choice there as a treat, I guess. But between demographics, abso-fucking-lutely. If not, well, I look forward to hearing the reasons why one group of people are worth so much less to our society than your own. So much less so, in fact, that they more often work lower paying jobs, more often don't find themselves in positions of power, and more often, well, fucking die. Anyway, laters.